Hello YouTube and Facebook fans, this is JJ returning from Paranormal Talks, paranormaltalks.com. It's always good to see you, and thank you for joining us for this series of videos on your destiny number. We're doing a series of 9 of these videos, destiny numbers 1 through 9, and this is destiny number 8. Now the destiny number is derived from your name as given to you at birth, and we'll be looking more about that. Let me just mention, if I could very quickly, paranormaltalks.com. We do have a website and a video store where there are many amazing videos from educational speakers around the paranormal, supernatural. They help us understand that the paranormal is normal, the supernatural is natural, and it helps us understand that we're not crazy. These things are normal parts of life. It helps us understand ourselves. And this series of videos is about the metaphysical sciences, in particular, divination tools. That's what Paranormal Talks does. We are educational. And the divination tools we're talking about here are the Numerology divination tool. And some of the things is like the destiny number. So let's take a look at that. We already did a series of videos on numerology to find your soul urge number based on your given name at birth. We also did 9 videos on your personality number based on your name that you were given at birth. You know, your given name as it shows on your birth certificate. Not your married name, not your nickname, not your adopted name, but the actual name that showed up first on your birth certificate, because that's what you came in with. That was the vibrations that you came in with. You know, it's interesting to hear mothers and fathers say how they're going to name their child one thing, but at the last minute they changed it. They changed the name, or they changed the spelling of the name that went on the birth certificate. It's very amazing, because we do, as powerful spiritual beings, we do influence those around us as we're coming into the flesh material world. It's really amazing, and that's what the videos are about on our paranormaltalks.com channel. So when we did the series of soul urge numbers, that soul urge, it's derived from all the vowels in our name, and that soul urge number describes what we value most in life, and it's not like materially, but what we value that makes us feel safe, whole, and satisfied. It's something that we always strive for in life that we don't quite have, and we're always striving for it. Now, our personality number, on the other hand, that's derived from all the consonants in our given name as shown on a birth certificate. And our personality number, now that indicates all the talents, abilities, and skills that we showed up with. We already got them. We already have it going on. So that's the easy part. We have those skills, abilities, and talents. The soul urge, maybe not so much. But anyway, the soul urge number added with the personality number, those two numbers added together give us our destiny number. Now the destiny number is our unique strengths. Of course, they are based on the two. They're based on all the letters in our names and the numbers that are assigned to each letter in our name, plus our soul urge number, plus our personality number. So it's really quite complex. But all of those little pieces create a foundation on which finally manifests, where we finally manifest our destiny number, our unique strength. And that's the foundation. With all those, each one of those pieces creates it's like cobblestone. It creates a foundation on which we can achieve our goals along our life path. Now, the life path is based on our birth date, which we can't change. But our name, the name that we use, now we can change that. So when we use a nickname, when we take on a married name, that influences the birth name that we showed up with. It can help or hinder us manifesting and achieving our goals along our life path. So that's why this divination tool is very helpful and useful to us. That's what it's for. It's to give us this knowledge and understanding about the vibrations in our life, us as a vibrational being, and the vibrations that come in and help us or hinder us. This is real stuff. Just like the planets, like the moon, it influences us too. We don't live with the moon in our house, but it does influence us. And we know that for a fact by the way it influences and it impacts the fluids on this planet. The tides is one thing, but we also have tides in our body because we're mostly water. So it influences us too, whether we like it or not. There it is. Whether we can see it or not, it does impact us. So that's the Soul Urge personality and the destiny number. This video is for your destiny number 8, and we'll be taking a look at that. Now, how do you find your destiny number derived from your birth name as shown on your birth certificate? Well, for these series of videos, we use the Pythagorean system of numerology, and let me show you what that looks like. Here it is. We use the Pythagorean system, uses the numbers 1 through 9. That's all we got here. Of course, we also use the number 0, but that's for a later time. But we use the numbers 1 through 9, and you can see that each number is assigned to its letters. For example, the number 1 is assigned to the letters A, J, and S. And then the number 2 is assigned to its letters. The number 3 is assigned to its letters, etc. And this is what we use to determine our destiny number, derived from our birth name. So that's the Pythagorean system. Now, Pythagoras is this Greek, this old Greek from back in 509 BC. He developed this system. He was an amazing mathematician, but also philosopher and a real spiritual guy. He propounded that the universe is based on numbers, music, and something else. It was like a triangle. Numbers is here, music is here. I don't know, maybe philosophy. Anyway, that's Pythagoras. So let me show you the cheat sheet you can use to find and discover your destiny number. This is an example. Feel free to pause the video, but this is how you find your destiny number. You can see the table here of the Pythagorean system we use with the 9 numbers and all the letters of the English alphabet. And we're using this person's name, Sharon Lynn Clarkson. And you can see up above here, we assigned the appropriate number to the letter based on this table here, and all the consonants of her name are down here, and we add up all of these numbers to one single digit, which is a 5, and up here all of these numbers we add up and it came to a 3. We add all those together, and then 3 plus 5 equals 8. So Sharon Lynn Clarkson, her destiny number is 8. And if you use this cheat sheet system to find your destiny number, and if it's an 8, then you're in the right place. Because this video is going to talk about your destiny number 8. There it is. Now, every number has its own element, and the number 8 has the element of earth, just like the number 4 also has the element of earth. Unlike the number 1, which is the element of fire, the number 8 is earth. Now, 4 plus 4 is 8. So if you listen to the destiny, the destiny number 8, the destiny number 4, then some of that applies to a destiny number 8, except it is stepped up 2 times. So a destiny number 8 is a tough one. Like I said, as each number increases, from a 1 to a 2 to a 3 to a 4, etc., it does become more challenging in a person's life to actually express the full positive elements of that destiny number. And so it is with a 7 and an 8 and then a 9 even more so. So here we are with a number 8. Now, it's very interesting because I know real people who have these destiny numbers and life path numbers like of an 8. And if we don't express them, the characteristics, the positive characteristics, we will express the negative characteristics if we're not stepping up. Like I said, it really calls on us to pull out all stops and go for it. A person I know who has a life path of 8, which is a life path of big business and big finance and global corporations. She's totally unemployed, uneducated, broke. I think she was living in her car the last I saw. But she's really good with numbers. I mean, amazingly so. I mean, she's like an amazing cash register clerk, like, brrr, just hitting those keys so you can see how, I can't do that. I don't have an 8 like that in my life path or destiny number, but I'm amazed at people who just whip through these numbers and they understand money. But if they are not expressing it in a positive manner, they will express it in a negative manner, and that's when it can look like. It can look like what we call failure in certain areas. And, whatever it is like the 8, it's all about finances, money, and materialism. Then they're failures in that area. But they don't have to be. It's kind of a choice, and they really do have to step it up. Like I said, each number as it gets higher is more challenging and is much more demanding on us as people, as entities. So let's look at the number 8, destiny, with the earth element. Now, this person is to express and be goal oriented. If you want to pull yourself out of the dumps, set goals. And get the help of a destiny number 6. we talked about what the destiny number 6 is. That's what a destiny number 6 does. Is they help pull a person like who's in the dumps, who wants to set a goal. They help them out of that so they can become independent and self-confident. But anyway, setting goals, a number 8, it does ask a lot of you. This is an energetic person, a person with quite a strong personality and a really go for it, goal-oriented person. Good at planning, initiating, and completing big projects. Unlike a destiny number 1, who's really great at initiating things, maybe not so good with completing them. A number 8, which is a higher number, completing projects. Being and expressing dependability and determination. Yes, they can be too exacting, but that's what I keep saying. The devil is in the details, but the details the details are all those little pieces that create the cobblestone street, which is the foundation to where you don't sink in the mud like quicksand. The devils are in the details. So this person, this destiny number 8, very organized, a great administrator. I mean, an administrator of a business or a portion of the business, to achieve, to succeed, and to build a wealthy financial world. They're really about materialism. I mean, it is an earth element, the number 8. to show themselves and express their dependability, their ability to create efficient processes. You see, that's echoes of the destiny number 4. Okay, it shows up here again with efficiency, but on a much grander scale, on a nationwide scale versus a state or a town scale, a nationwide or even global scale, to develop and express status, achieve status and power and financial wherewithal. You know, it's okay to be ambitious and embrace your ambition. That's what you came here to express and to model and to accomplish. And that helps you achieve your goals on your life path. To achieve material rewards and recognition. To establish and operate businesses with great efficiency, repeatable processes and systems, large systems, and to accumulate wealth and to use it wisely. The Destiny 8, to become a good judge of character. Because, you know, when you're going into business with someone, especially when it has to do with money, you must be a really great judge of character, because it's too easy to get ripped off when someone has access to the accounting books and the accounts receivable and payable. Oh yes, you need to be a great judge of characters, and then to be realistic and practical in the execution of your wealth accumulation. Destiny number 8. To become confident, express your confidence and your charisma. Destiny number 8, a charismatic person. Be a leader. Develop your leadership abilities. And, of course, always have heart in that, a basis of spiritualism and heart in that. It calls on you to, you know, with the accumulation of all this wealth, it's not just all for you. It's to better other people's lives, other communities' lives. That's where you can express the number 8 destiny as a real powerhouse, like a juggernaut. A juggernaut goes and goes and goes and goes and goes and goes. And it keeps going. And it goes for the whole century. And then it goes for the next century. That is a juggernaut. And that's a destiny number 8. You can see how challenging this is. I mean, how many people are up to the real full expression of a destiny number 8? I would say the destiny number 8 is most close to the sign Scorpio as far as astrology. If you look at Scorpio, Scorpio naturally rules the area of life that has to do with power. I mean, political power, sexual power, and financial power, and death and rebirth. That's the destiny number 8/Scorpio. So there's no wimpiness about this destiny number 8. If it's not expressed, it's like a life of constant crisis. If it's not expressed in this more positive manifestation. So a leader, a powerhouse, a juggernaut. Money and power is a big theme in the destiny of a number 8. Developing your boundaries against others who may be pinging on you and asking more of you than is appropriate at the time, and establishing your sense of yourself. and this is shades of destiny number 6, where a number 6 gives and gives and gives and sacrifices for the needs of others and the needs of others. The destiny number 8 has some of that as well. So that's where the sense of self, establishing that in your personal boundary is very important, especially being a leader and a powerhouse. There's plenty of people, dependents, who could be handing out their, reaching out their hands, where it would be better to teach them how to learn something and to be more independent and powerful within their own right. Many people can be in the position of weakness where they need to be nurtured, but by and large, we as entities, and from what I have heard over and over and what I understand of ourselves, we are powerful spiritual beings, and we can play the role of a weak victim, but we're really not. We can get over that if we wish, but destiny number 8 is not here to do that. They are to be a powerhouse, a leader, and a juggernaut, and they need to step up and express that. It'll be far better for them, it'll be healthier, and it will be happier, because I've seen those who haven't, and it's very sad. So by and large, set those goals, and the destiny number 8 is to create, to manifest financial security, so they are free to use that wealth to make a difference in the world for humanity, materially, yeah. The number 9, not so much materially, but the number 8, yes, we are in physical bodies, we are in flesh bodies, so we have to take care of them. I mean, what are you going to do? Okay? So that is what happened to it? Here it is. This is the video for your destiny number 8. You have a big job to do. God bless you. Keep at it. Get her done. And thank you so much, YouTube and Facebook fans. It's always great to have you join us and take a look at these videos. If you could be so kind and like and subscribe, and we'll keep these videos going. We're planning on doing some videos on astrology, and this is like worldwide astrology that impacts nations, economies, politics, and all that, because we are in a big friggin' change cycle here, and it is shown in astrology. There's no escape. Incoming. So gird your loins. We're in for a wild ride, but stay tuned for the last video for your destiny number 9. Thank you for joining us, and this is JJ. See, I have a name tag. This is JJ from Paranormal Talks. We'll see you next time. Thank you much. Bye.